last night I dreamt that the cat gave birth to dogs. So yeah, all my dreams are pretty weird. Yeah.
One time I had a dream that I was climbing up this ladder, but it didn't have any sides, but it was like 200 metres in the air, and I was climbing, and we were getting to the top, and it was just like this glass, like, I don't know, just this glass thing, and you walked on it and you couldn't see like the bottom, like it was just glass, and then I sat on a seat on the edge and my feet were dangling over, and like I thought I was going to fall off. That's all I can think of.
I go airborne. Sometimes I'm in a plane, but I manage to get off the earth, and I feel as though I'm just falling and falling and falling, and and then I wake up absolutely terrified because my conscience kicks in, and I think there's no oxygen here. I'm gonna die.
My father and I, apparently we both dream sometimes that we're flying. Apparently it's a genetic thing, where apparently Dad believes it's something where we leave our bodies and fly through the soul. It's always same sceneries in the cities and stuff.
I don't know, I just feel like I'm always sort of floating somewhere, then I'm falling down. Then I wake up and...
You see the same things?
Yeah, in like real life, like we go over cities and stuff like that.
I guess just falling, that's usually what happens in my dreams. I sort of just fall when I wake up, really. But that's about it, really.
Mostly I always dream flying. I don't know why. Like just jumping out of the windows and do exciting things. Just maybe one day I will grow wings or something.
Not really. I have those dreams where you get you're on a cliff or something, and then you accidentally fall off and you wake up and you're like jumping around. You're like, oh my god! Did you think you died, but you didn't?
It has a meaning or something. I'm not sure like what, but I enjoy it.
No, it's a bit scary. Not very pleasant at all.
Or maybe you're supposed to be an airline pilot.
I dream to come back to my home in Iraq. I'm from Iraq. I dream my country one day to become safe. And I have another dream.
What's that?
What's that? I dream my husband come back to me because I love him.
Once I thought the whole world was ice cream, then you could eat all the buildings and cars and stuff. And then you could choose any ice cream in the world that you wanted. Like if you wish for vanilla, you see a building with vanilla and you gotta eat it.
Sitting on the beach, enjoying ourselves and beautiful view.
Sometimes I dream really funny dreams where people dance weirdly.
I do have strange dreams, but the thing is to remember them and that, so I don't always remember them.
Do you dream?
Not at all.
Not at all? Never?
Never.
Okay. I think you just forget them.
Yeah.
Oh. You what?
Stoned, I don't dream, I just straight to bed, man.
I see, okay.
Yeah, I always have some dream-like nightmare, and some mummies walk behind me. I don't know why. Yeah, this nightmare I dreamed since I think I'm 7 years old, and it continues till now.
I dreamt it many times that I would be in our bathroom, and it was a very blue bathroom, and there was this big werewolf man kind of thing. It wasn't that scary. He was wearing a suit, and I was a little bit frightened of him, but he would get out this little string thing and he would just keep hitting me with it, and I could feel the pain a little bit in my dream, but he was kind of funny but quite mean as well, and he always had his assistant there, and it was just a little bit frightening, but I've always remembered it.
I used to have this dream over and over, how this is when I was a little girl. There was this cave thingy, but then I don't know, if you stayed inside long enough,
then you could get this free like Alice in Wonderland dress, but it had like this retarded arm bit, and I don't know, but like I always had that dream about 10 times, and then like I always got out first, but then some of my friends got out and they got the dresses as well, and I was always so devo. And yeah, that was a weird dream.
Oh, I was riding a unicycle down Rundle Mall. Like, that was dead set a dream I had.
What happened after that?
Got paid because it was like busking.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
got paid?
Yeah.
Did you end up crashing or something?
Moles balls. I went into the moles balls and they fell over.
I was running across a harbour bridge and I was being chased by alligators. And they were almost catching up and I had to stop and pay a toll and they didn't. Anyway, I managed to get through the toll gate, running up the top of the bridge, and then started to fly and managed to escape them. And then for some reason, like Icarus, I couldn't fly anymore and started to fall into the sea and hit the sea, and at that point I suddenly woke up. And it was just one of those weird dreams that stays with you.
It was about 2 Doberman dogs, and I never had Dobermans. And in the end, what happened in the end was it was sitting next to me and then it sucked the air out of me. Leashed onto my mouth and sucked the air out of me.
Once there was this crow that was chasing in the backyard, and they were chasing everyone, and there was this other crow and then they chased each other over and over again, and then this person came out for some reason, and then he started fighting and everyone started fighting.
Well, I used to have a dream about like a 3-legged husky, and it was just going around and around. Like, not like it was like rotating on a disc or something. That was the whole dream. It just went on and on forever. And I had that for about 2 years all the time.
How PG rated is this? Who's it shown to?
You know about the 3 little pigs, how they built a house of sticks, a house of stone, and what was it? Sticks, straw, and bricks, wasn't it? So I read in the Messenger about a lady that's using straw bales to insulate a house, which they do. You understand? They use straw as insulation. I went to sleep and I built a house of pigs, didn't I? And one little pig was on top of the other, damp course of turtles. And I said, hurry, have a look, I built this house of pigs, and they're getting very uncomfortable because they're all nose to tail, so how's that?
Okay, well, the other night I had a dream that I was driving down this road. It had mountains on one side and the sea on the other side. Then all of a sudden these 2 bears just came out of nowhere and started doing flips over my car. Yeah, it was weird. And then my friend who was sitting next to me kind of got out, and the bear fell in love with her and took her up to his kingdom thing, and yeah, they made love. It was very graphic as well. It wasn't very exciting. I didn't like it. I wish I could have just shut it off, but it didn't work.
I've always been told that if you have a dream, whether it's a good or bad one, you don't say it first thing when you wake up. It's a suspicion as such, whether it could come true. So you're best to have something to eat, your brekkie, and say good morning to your loved one, and then you say it.
If I eat cheese before I go to bed, then I have really weird dreams. So,
Is that right?
yeah, and the stinkier cheese, the crazier the dreams.
Your subconscious is really working it out more accurately than what we see day to day, hey? Because day to day is not always really accurate to what's really going on.
I'm usually that tired, I just
You
sleep
just-
straight
you
through. I've got 4 kids, one for my
Oh,
head,
right.
next to me.
Actually, I have a very bad sleeping order. Yeah, I do.
Sleep disorder?
Yeah, I can't sleep that much.
Is that right?
Yeah. You're interviewing me right now, aren't you?
Possibly.
But yeah, I have some messed up dreams about animals and humans. I don't know if it's trying to tell me something.